I'm Kayb Joseph, and as an artist, I am a maker who is very interested in the metaphors behind materials. So, for example, in this show, when I thought of a needle, I would think of the aesthetic capability of it, but what is our experience with needles and how we think of them?
My name is Abi Ogle, and I'm a material smith. So I'm someone who believes that art really can make you more human and that materials matter. Kayb is my dear mentor and friend who has really influenced my life and my work as an artist. So it's really wonderful to get to show together. Braille was a conversation of exploring unseen landscapes. So something that is known or felt but is unseen, and oftentimes is something that you discover through artwork or through someone else's story.
Braille is something that you feel but you don't see, and it says something, but to a person with sight, it's not evident what it's saying. You're just aware that something's being said.
So I'm always looking for a material that brings a sense of awe or delight or wonder, but also can be used to enter into conversations that are difficult. Conversations of memory or grief and loss, or even, it can be playful or delightful, but ends up being something that you as the viewer are drawn to and then surprised by.
In the past 7 years, I've become more and more interested in fibers, and so this show represents that interest in fibers. When you come to the show and you look at it, you'll see that it's not just a canvas, it has to have something coming off the canvas.
As far as this exhibition specifically goes, it includes a lot of work that is made from interesting materials, but it's not large-scale installation, it's much more bite-sized, and so it asks the viewer to look closely without flagging them down. How is it asking you to spend time with it, but not screaming at you or pulling you in or swallowing you whole?
I'm very just interested in the human experience, and for me personally, a lot of it has to do with my experience as a person of faith and me processing that. So I'm very interested in contrast, like between beauty and tragedy.
Everything is carefully stitched together. Everything has countless pins stuck into it. Everything is a labor of love. You don't initially walk up and think, oh, that took an astronomical amount of time, but they become these things that become bodies. They become stories because they saw so much of mine and Kayb's lives in our studios, in our personal lives. They grew with us. Some of these things have been in process for 3 years, and they're only now coming to light.